So Dolly, I contacted you because I see all of the time on Facebook you're posting market updates in New York. Now, New York is such a massive, important market for the Rhode Island market because a lot of secondary home buyers come in and purchase luxury real estate here in Rhode Island. So we know what's happening a lot here in Rhode Island, but we want to know, what does the real estate market look like today in New York compared to what it did last year?
Well, that's a very big question. This has been a very tumultuous year for us in New York. As everyone knows, when the pandemic hit last March and everything was shut down, we were prohibited from working for 4 months. We were not permitted to go into apartment buildings or to show any properties whatsoever in New York City. Meanwhile, we were sitting on our hands, and all the people that were running out of New York City to the suburbs were buying homes, and all the brokers in the out of town suburbs were having the best year ever, and we were not allowed to do anything. Starting in June, we were allowed to start working, and I started getting, as early as June, 20, 30 people to an open house for a rental. The reason the rentals were so popular at that point was that all the people that fled New York City gave up their leases. There was tremendous vacancy in the rental market. And now all the prices went way down, and people were scooping up the low rental prices, locking in 1 and 2 year leases. So we started to get busy as early as June. The purchasing market was still on hold for a while, but starting in January, February, and March, and up until right now, we've had the most sales that we've had in 6 years.
Wow.
Not just in 1 year, but in 6 years. Tremendous amount of pent-up demand. And one of the reasons the demand is so strong right now in New York is that post-pandemic, people are looking to upgrade their homes. If you're in a studio, you're moving to a 1-bed. If you're in a 1-bed, you're moving to a 2-bed, so you can have a home office just in case we need the space. I had a buyer come in that bought an apartment for $3.5 million on Fifth Avenue that had started out at a $6.5 million price. So we were going out in February and getting amazing deals. But right now, the market has become so strong that prices have firmed up, and actually there are bidding wars going on all over New York right now.
Wow.
That said, because we're such a high tax state, we are still having people flee into lower tax states, probably your state, notably Florida. The one part of the city that really has not seen action post-pandemic is the Midtown area. And the reason the Midtown area has not seen action is because those people that work in offices that want to live close to their offices have not returned to work. But guess what? The Midtown area is really picking up in sales right now. People are planning ahead.